Hey, I'm Joey Jones, author of the novels A Bridge Apart, Losing London, and A Field of Fireflies. And each year I team up with the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life and ask folks to help me raise money for the American Cancer Society. And last year when I did this, I offered to shave my head if folks would come out and help me support Relay for Life, and a portion of my proceeds of my books at the event went to the American Cancer Society. And this year I did the same thing. I didn't offer to shave my head this year, but I did the same thing and invited people out to help out to raise money for Relay for Life and to buy books, and a portion of the proceeds to go to Relay for Life. So this year, as a thank you, I'm here to shave my head again, and my hair is a little bit longer this year than it was last year. So here we go. Wow. So definitely want to say thank you to everybody who has supported the American Cancer Society, for all the different folks that get involved with the events year in and year out, and the folks that put them on as well. There's a lot of work that goes into the events and that goes into raising money for Relay for Life. And all of us in one way or another has been impacted by cancer, which is what Relay for Life is all about, trying to raise money and to help out folks who are dealing with this ridiculous disease. And I think we've come a long way just in the years that I've been helping out with Relay for Life. And I've met so many people through my events associated with Relay for Life, and just through my other book signings and events throughout the year. And I think most of you know that Losing London London's one of the characters in the novel, and she has cancer. And it's about her story, and the story of her and Mitch Quinn, and how it changed their lives. And in the novel, London passes away from cancer, and it happens early in the novel. It's not a big secret, but the novel just shows how cancer can affect folks, and it looks forward on Mitch's life and him trying to move forward and get past losing someone special to him. And the novel is definitely bittersweet, and that's kind of how life is sometimes too. You know, I'd like to think that all of us who have known someone who's been affected by cancer, that person had made it, that the treatment had saved their lives, but that doesn't always happen. And so that's why we continue to raise money, because we want to get to a point where cancer no longer claims anyone. And so that's the end goal. And so what I encourage you to do is to do your part to help raise money for Relay for Life. And maybe that's doing something like this. Maybe that's selling a product that you have, or maybe that's getting involved with a business that you own or a business that you work for, and doing what you can do to help raise money for Relay for Life. You know, I'm almost positive that everyone watching this video either knows someone who's had cancer, or knows someone who does have cancer now, or knows someone who will have cancer. And so, you know, it's one of those diseases. Oh, my guard fell off. By the way, I'm using the shortest guard I could possibly find. But anyway, so we're just all affected by it, and there's just so many opportunities and ways to get involved. And of course, you can buy my books. I donate to the Relay for Life and American Cancer Society. And I have no mirror here, so I can't see exactly what I've done. So if I'm missing any hair, then I'll have to come back and get it later. I can still feel a lot back here in the back because I haven't quite got there yet. But I hope you'll pick up my novels. A Field of Fireflies is my newest novel, and Losing London is the one prior to that I was talking about earlier. And it's just, you know, it's a good story about how someone who goes through cancer and who doesn't make it can still have a positive impact on other people's lives. And earlier this year, I met a lady and her young son at one of my events, and her son had cancer and gone through chemotherapy and just gone back and forth and had a lot of ups and downs. And thankfully, he's one of the ones who has survived and is moving forward. And we just, you know, hope it doesn't come back in his situation. But one of the things that she told me, and I hear this all the time, is that they made so many new friends and met so many people along this journey that positively impacted their lives. And, you know, when we stick together and we do life together and we help each other through these tough times, you know, that's really what life is all about. Just working together as a community, working together to get through these difficult situations that happen in our lives. Any of us could wake up with cancer tomorrow, or we could already possibly have it. You know, we can't live in fear of that, but we can definitely do what we can do to make a difference. So feels like I got most of it, and I'll have to fix up the hair a little bit more later. But one of the things that in Losing London that London's sister does is when London has to shave her hair as a little girl, London's sister does the same thing. And so she walks along beside her and lives that life and that ridicule, you know, and people look at us when we look a little bit different. And so for me, when I shave my hair, especially going from having, you know, a little bit longer hair into having no hair, people are going to ask me questions at my book signings now, like, why is your hair so short, or why'd you shave your head, or whatever. So it gives me an opportunity to say, hey, I shaved my hair because of my support of Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society. So maybe that's something that you can do to just get to talking about it and encourage people to help out in whatever way they can. So thanks for watching the video. Thanks for watching me cut my hair. And I hope this inspires you to do something to help others and to help us beat cancer.